Hello everyone and welcome to another live stream here on the twitch.tv/Xisuma. And if you're watching on the second channel, I have some amazing news. I was invited to join MCC, which I believe is on the 4th of May this month. So I got to get practicing soon. Expect to see some practice streams from me in the future, perhaps. I don't know. I don't actually know. I don't actually know what the arrangement is for how we're going to practice and stuff, but I am super stoked, super excited to be invited and really looking forward to it. So today we're going to be working on the promenade, and I figured, you know, two things to talk about. One would be MCC and the other would be the trophies. If you saw the latest episode of Hermitcraft, we unleashed a new trophy on Hermits, and I want to brainstorm some more ideas for that. Soundwave Hope here for 45 months. So excited for MCC, can't wait. We got Aterus here for 4 months. Yay, and a Xisuma stream not late at night. Oh yeah, it's Friday morning. It just so happened that now would be a great time to stream. Sometimes it's like that. It tends to happen when I've just finished an episode, I haven't started the next one, and you know, I've got stuff to do. Sometimes that's just a good time to stream. Cublex is here for 84 months. Tier 3. Cublex, thank you for the Tier 3 subscription, my dude. And 84, of course. Actus is here for 13 as well. Much appreciated. Lots of you in chat saying hello. Welcome, everyone. MCC was such a surprise. I'm really glad you're giving it a go, says Everstrew. I mean, MCC has a really good reputation. It's a big part of the Minecraft community. Being invited is an honor, and yeah, I really do want to give it a go. I want to, as I've stated many times before, I'm like competitive, but not in a sad if I lose. I don't get upset about it. I like to be competitive. I like to try, but you know, I'm not going to get upset about it. And equally, I don't mind playing with casual people. I don't mind playing with competitive people. But I'm definitely going to give it a go. I want to challenge myself, right? I've seen some of these mini games in the past, and they just look incredible. So I really want to, you know, give it a good shot. Give it a good shot. Right, we've got lots of noises in here. We just had a sub bomb from Foofy32, who has resubscribed for 18 months. Can't believe it's been 18 months. Thank you for everything you do. I've loved your color usage in the builds this season. Oh, thank you. It's funny you say color, because I was just looking at what we did in the single player world down the front here, and I realized that there was a lack of color contrast, so I'm going to change up the color. just so happens, you know, it's just like that sometimes, isn't it? Let's see. Feus, thank you ever so much for subscribing, and gifted subs to Matty, Florian Man, Our Gwuddy 9, Supercat, Drew TSG, Dark Wolf Hunter, Nadir, It's Jens, Just Ben, and Asund Bound. If you were gifted a sub, be sure to say thanks in the chat. Thank you again so much, Foofy. Appreciate it. Paperless says FBM, Joel, Xisuma, and Scar. That's our team. Joel and Shane are great teammates. Cool. Cool. Yeah, I'm new to Shane. Obviously, I know Joel and Scar. They're on Hermitcraft. Be a bit wild if I didn't. Who said, oh, they're on Hermitcraft? What? What exactly is MCC? Go look it up. It's like a minigame tournament. It's run by S Major, and it's made by Nox Crew, if I'm not mistaken. Nox Crew have a great reputation. I remember watching them way back in the day, just getting started and doing their first projects and stuff. They've been around a while. And I was kind of blessed to see some of that in the beginning. It was quite exciting. Let's see. I'm trying to, I want to... We're pretty much going to, copy what we got here. Not block for block, but, all the ideas are here. I just got to get, the start of it correct. This might be a good reference point. We come to this. This block is, so we remember a few details, 71. So that block is at 71. We come out by 3. And we start there, and then if I just grab, let's say, this screenshot for now. I should be good just working off of that. Okay, but the key detail is 1, 2, 3, and then we're there. Solar Kineko, thank you ever so much for 3 months. Heyo, genuine question. Do you mind your char being drawn in a dress? I'm drawing pretty much every hermit in a dress currently. Just wanted to ask if you're okay with that. Yeah, I'm fine with it. You know, do what you want to do. I really appreciate fan art and love seeing what people do with our avatars and whatnot. So you know, go right ahead. Let's go grab some coarse dirt. Where? There's like a rooted dirt box somewhere here. I'm still getting a little accustomed to this, but it is. In fact, I say that I should probably reorder this sooner than later. So there's a bit more sense to it. Yeah, because like it's up here, and the other things that are here are like utility blocks, right? Probably going to end up using some rooted dirt in the area, so we'll grab that too. Spruce planks are the other thing we're going to need a bunch of. Wow, I'm kind of short on spruce. Haley Bailey, 42 months. I was surprised and hyped to see you in MCC. Can't wait to watch. Awesome, awesome, yeah. Thank you again for the support. I'm excited too. Okay, I'm pretty sure we got this. Oh wait, we did the thing with the number, so that's 71. So that is, we've done all of that correct. We're not going to be off. And then it was like 1, 2. I love this extended reach distance. It is ridiculous. How many blocks is that? Like an extra 4 above our head. Once we get to that bit, I believe that our packed mud then resides directly opposite. We're talking about the bricks. So we have that there. And underneath it are stairs. Whoops, that's not in the right spot. And then it comes down like this. It looks like it gets close there, but there's going to be plenty of space elsewhere. So I think we're on the right track. Ooh. Dev, welcome to the stream. Beaks, welcome. Hero Blender, listening from class. You're making me feel guilty. How do you have extra reach, this Toto? We don't know. We don't know. It's just, we have it, right? Like, it's weird. Okay, so following the logic of what we just did. I see, I need to just be a teeny tiny bit higher. Just along here. If we keep going up there and doing this, then we can get it kind of all in place. Now, the height is pretty much always at the same at the top for, oh, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we've done like 2 of 5. Now, why would you be any more difficult than the last one? Right? Like, oh, it's because I'm holding shift. Then the other type of dirt. Ugh. And I fell in! Oh. It's gonna happen eventually. Right, there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, 1 too many, apparently. Whatever. We won't build the next one for now. But we get to do this. Oh no, that's wrong. Got a noise in the air. Def Dealery YT. Thank you so much for 29 months. Morning X, currently watching you while I teach a remote college class. Really enjoying your content so far this year. Wait. You're watching while you're teaching. I've got students here, okay? I've got students here listening in class. I'm feeling guilty. Now I've got a teacher. Now I've got a teacher watching the stream. Oh, gosh. What have I done? I'm ruining the education system, peeps. I'm undermining it. It's all downhill from here. Gonna have no more brain smartists figuring stuff out anymore. Oh. The Bacterium. Thank you for 15 months. Been a while since you caught a stream. Well, good to have you back. Welcome, welcome. Suing Nerd says 2 teachers. Hi. Oh, another one. Uh-oh. I'm gonna be causing some trouble here. We need to go harvest some spruce wood. I've been streaming for 10 minutes. I got a hot cup of tea. First one of the day. Had a coffee this morning, though. Found a bag of coffee. And I didn't want it to go to waste. It'll be my last bag of coffee for a while, I think. But I've been enjoying it nonetheless. But yeah, I had a coffee this morning. Brewed in the French press. Delectable. That's a word, isn't it? Ash3584, thank you for 15 months, my dude. Appreciate it. Almost finished with it, though. Goes by so quick. I watch your videos in class every day. Well, that concerns me greatly. Ah, fell in. I was looking up. Ooh, a French press? Yes, a French press. Really nice way to make coffee. With fresh coffee beans. Penelope says X is drinking coffee again, finally. Finally! I've been waiting to hear this man confirm that he's been drinking coffee again. Oh, you have no idea the depths of my soul's desire to hear those words. I have drunk coffee. Oh, I can die satisfied. As I said though, like, after that I'm not going to bother again. Dude, I can't see anything. Like, why is it so dark? Why'd the sun have to go away? In general, I just feel like I don't actually need it. So like, why bother? I mean, it's lovely. I've now started drinking decaf all the time, but for the proper stuff, I'll just save it. X will be in MCC. That's awesome. When did this happen? Well, I got invited like a few weeks, a month ago, and I was super stoked. And then yesterday, the teams got announced. And then my Twitter blew up. There was just an insane amount of support and excitement. And that was awesome to see. X, are you going to do a VOD review to prepare for your MCC? I don't know. A VOD review? Probably not. I'm just going to get on the server and practice at some point. I'm hoping to just practice with my teammates, but we'll see what happens. Go over here. Will you stream you practicing X's 4-Girl? Possibly. I know other hermits have done. And I imagine people in the MCC sphere do as well, but as much as I plan on perhaps doing it, depends how it unfolds, you know, like maybe the teammates want to do like a off-camera practice or whatever. I don't know quite what's going to happen yet. I know that I had to wait. Like I can now practice because it's been announced. But I'll probably first go on with my teammates so I can get an introduction to everything. Otherwise I'll be running around like a headless chicken. Like, I don't know what games I need to practice for or how the format works and stuff, so I need to be informed. Where did you come from, buddy? Oh, you're under there now. You're under there. I don't have to deal with you. Oh, guy's gonna mess with the minecarts, isn't he? Guess I do have to deal with you. Look at you, causing trouble. There we go. On its merry way. On its merry way. Right, I've got all I need. I never watched an MCC, but I think I will for this one. I need more screen. I can't watch everyone, LaMayo. Yeah, tune in, 4th of May. 8 PM. Oh my god, that's so good, that tea. So good. Nightfallen, 3NN, thank you so much for your subscription. Do you remember all that stuff about the horse early on? Totally gone now, isn't it? Totally gone. Just the... Once you start using the elytra a little bit, it just takes over immediately. Right, now that we've done that bit, I need to... I think what I'll do is build out... Yeah, we went and got spruce. Let's go ahead and build out the walkway up top. So we got our coarse dirt. We got our spruce, our wood. I kind of feel like... Didn't we do like a step down thing? I think we did a step down thing. Anyway, we don't have to follow what we already did exactly. We can make it up a little bit. Nothing wrong with that. Dude, I just woke up from a horrible nightmare, so I'm glad you're alive right now, says Zephyr. Oh, dude, that sucks. Yeah, I have, I don't really like calling them nightmares, but I have, like, these scary-ish dreams, I guess, from time to time. And they can really throw you off. Really, like, spook you out for a bit. Okay, yeah, that's what I need. Right, so, we're going to slope things down over here. I think we'll start with... Oh, yeah, do you know what? I also need some spruce stairs. I should have brought the whole spruce box with me, really, shouldn't I? That would have made sense. Hi, X. So I remember chat suggested you join MCC in a couple of years ago. Didn't know who Scott Major was. Oh, I didn't know. Yeah, for the longest time, I've just been, you know, someone who plays on Hermitcraft. There was a time back when I first got into, you know, all of this, that I was really, like, invested and interested in watching Minecraft content. But after you've been at it for such a long time, I don't know, that like, hunger and desire for new Minecraft content kind of went away. So, like, a lot of the people that have come into the scene, or however you want to describe it, over the last 5 years or so, like, I've been really off the radar on that stuff. One of the stories I've told before is LD Shadow Lady was like this little channel with a similar amount of subscribers to me way back in the day, and there were a few channels here and there I just used to sort of like keep an eye on, you know, because it was new, it was fresh, it was interesting, and I'd go and like check out their stats from time to time and see like what was happening. And then one day it was like, oh, she's got 4 million subscribers, and I was just like, whoa, what happened there? Like, someone blew up. Let's put that there. Yeah, that'll do. Stagger it out a little bit. You've been a part of Hermitcraft for over 12 years. That's correct. Yeah, yeah. And that's kind of what I'm getting at, right? Like, I've been around so long that I just don't really, you know, watch that much Minecraft content in the same way I once did. It used to be, like I said, brand new, fresh, exciting. You know, all these new things happening all the time. Used to be right involved in it, and you know, things just change with time. Ah! Ah! Reacted too late twice. I mean, you have Joel. Might be time to add his wife. What, to Hermitcraft? I don't know. Like, it's not up to me to say who gets added or not, right? It's always a group decision. Let's see. But yeah, you know, like, as someone who isn't as active or invested in like checking out new Minecraft content creators and stuff, like I'm just here to like support the other hermits a lot of the time, and so like, you know, if they want to add someone, I'm cool with it. Like, there isn't like a creator I follow out there that I'm gunning to get on here. It has been in the past, but I was like way more invested in the scene back then. Oh, have we thought about a stock market system for Wall Street? More popular colours could raise the prices. That's actually such a good idea. I like that. Let me make note of that. That's such a good idea. Interesting. Interesting. I can picture something along the lines of like detecting sales and then doing a little bit of redstone signal math to control some redstone lamps in front of the different walls, and that tells you the price, you know. 3 lamps is 3 diamonds, something like that. That's a very curious idea. Can't say for sure we'd do it or not because it would be a team thing, but yeah. Oh, do you know what? Dirt itself would actually fit into this pallet because there would be no grass to spread up here. I might come back and put rooted dirt and dirt in up here, but for now, we'll have that. And you know what? Since we kind of brought it out to here, we could put in that extra one there if we wanted. Let's just build this bit up next, I think. Do you have any game in particular your exit to play? Your exit to play? I don't know what you mean like that. Excited to play? Shane is a good first teammate to have. I believe you'll have a wonderful time in MCC. Awesome. Yeah, I'm excited. That's cool. What do you think about servers similar to Hermitcraft in other countries? I mean, not a lot. Like I said, I don't really watch much Minecraft content out there, so it's hard for me to have like much of an opinion or a thing to say on it. Like, I'm just not that like close to that. Dang it! I've made a mistake, and no one spotted it but me. They'll call me a derp, but the real derp is all of you because you didn't notice it. Oh, backfire. Backfire. Oh, I think. Hopefully that one works. Right. These, I've made them in line instinctively because the first one was in line with the wall. But these are actually 3 wide, these sections. So therefore, we need to change it up a little bit. Collective derp, says Man Magic. Embrace the derp. It was your fault. It was your fault, chat. You're supposed to have my back. What happened, man? I feel betrayed. Okay, one of the things, talking on like not being that close to or invested in Minecraft content and stuff anymore, one thing that's always in the back of my mind is to create some sort of like dead Minecraft channels video, because I kept all of my subscriptions to Minecraft channels and I can go through them and like there's a lot of stuff in there where I'm like, oh my god, I remember this channel. I used to like, they did this thing, they did that thing, I used to watch their stuff whenever it came out. Like, where are they now? What happens? Like, questions like that. And like, you don't have to do the arduous thing of trying to remember. It's like all in your subscriptions. So it's something I'd like to do. I would, but when it comes down to it, a lot of stuff is just like a nice idea. If you have the actual motivation to do it, most of the time the answer is it'd be nice, but I've got other things I need to do. You have not told us before how it should be, says Jane. Oh, you weren't here when we designed it on stream together. Jeez, sign of disrespect. Not watching all of my live streams. That is just... Oh, I feel insulted. I've been watching Shogun on Disney, and the Japanese culture in that show, I think a lot of it, or some of it at least, still persists to this day, but this whole, like, respect and disrespect, and I have no idea what's going on with that stuff. 1, 2, 3. I think there's a third one over here. I don't think I would survive in 1600s Japan as me, because the whole respect disrespect stuff, just, at least in the context of that story, I just don't understand it. Just don't get it. Brooksy 96. Thank you so much for 72 months. Loving this season. Been watching since the 2nd. Dang. That's like 10 years. Thank you so much, man. Also, Rain's Night here for 7 months. Forgot I had this. Have a fun stream, everyone. Oh, yeah. Thank you for using the old Amazon Prime on me. Appreciate that. Yeah, peeps, if you got Amazon Prime, you get a free subscription that you can use every month. Hey, Xisuma, is this your normal stream time? For weekends, it would be, but not for a weekday. However, on occasion, it just so happens it's a good time for me to stream, so I turn up and I stream. I'm gonna come back here later and like change out some blocks, right? And then now I'm looking at what's below it and thinking, yeah, there's lots of hoppers, lots of places items could go, maybe break things. Oh, by the way, fix the issues with the sorting system. I tried to not go into too much detail in my video just because it felt like it was all getting a bit bogged down talking about storage over and over again. But it turns out that I missed a filter. Well, I say missed, it isn't on the testing world, so I forgive myself for that one. But the other one, I accidentally placed a bunch of observers as hoppers. No, sorry, as droppers, like right here in the heart of it. So I've gone through and I just placed droppers instead of observers. So like half of this stuff here is broken. And since then, no issues with it whatsoever, but still got to conduct more thorough testing, I think. So yeah, anyway, I'm super happy with it. It's set up nice and early this season. X, have you drawn a mural on the city walls? Not yet. Not yet. I keep meaning to, but things get in the way or whatever. Right, let's do that. Yeah, not sure if we're actually going to have one there or not. So it was behind here that we were going to put granite and rooted dirt, but I've been looking at it and actually thinking, nah, I'm not sure that's the best idea. Let's go back to the screenshot. We got to put in, yeah, a bunch of wood blocks next. I think. Double check that. Yeah, yeah. And change them up a little bit here and there. Maybe even throw in a slab. Very nice. Mud was such a good addition to the game. They're great colour. Yeah, they really are, actually. They fit in very, very well. You should do another guardian on top of one of the city walls. My city doesn't have any walls, so not sure what you're talking about. Not like city walls, as in. Well, first of all, okay, this is confusing. I don't have a city, so like city walls. I don't get it. Okay. Maybe on one of these we put one there as well. Yeah, a little bit of shapely variation goes a long way, I think. Okay, next thing on the image would probably be the trapdoors and then jungle trapdoors above them, which I happen to have on me. So I noticed yesterday that there's like some jungle trapdoors missing occasionally, and then I thought, it's so subtle that I think it's probably a good thing that it's like that. So when I built this out, I decided to leave quite a few sections without them. Dang, there's always squiddy-wids out here. The walls at Impulse's area. Yeah, what was the question again about the city walls then? Another guardian. Oh, right. So you're saying on Impulse's city walls we should put a guardian. I think I would stick to the format of graffiti as Impulse has requested rather than building a little guardian monument over there. I like in your video that you said that's enough storage room talk and then turned around without a cut and started to talk about the non-stackables. Yeah, it didn't flow quite the way I wanted it to. Like I was trying to say like let's wrap it up. Wait, that's not the right spot, is it? And now I don't have an axe. That's a common thing with just recording videos, is like there are some hermits who are like, when I watch their videos, they're very articulate. And like, you follow what they're saying a lot. And I don't know if like, I am that, and I'm just very self-critical to the point where you blind yourself a bit. But I notice sometimes in the way that I talk, I'm leaving certain things unsaid. Whereas I feel like when I listen to other hermits talk about stuff, they make it very clear. You know, when you're talking about something and then you say it to refer to it again. Something like that. And I don't know if it's like the self-criticalness, but it seems like people follow my videos, so I don't give myself too much of a hard time about it. But I'm always trying to do a little bit better. So when I watch my videos back, there's a lot of that self-analysis on small little things that I say. And so, you know, in that moment, it was like, you know, I'm trying to say, let's wrap this up, but I haven't quite said that. And I'm not too keen on going back and re-recording too much. Like, I try and avoid that. The other thing that was really funny was my Mission Possible. Like, I say it's funny. It's funny because it makes content. But, like, it was so stupid of me to, like, try and blackmail Iskall, but I was just typically me in like zero confidence about it. Like the one thing I'm hoping for the Mission Possible stuff is to avoid like social deception and whatnot, because my brain just goes a bit fuzzy and blank with that stuff. So then I thought like, oh, what's the one thing I can do here that maybe would be unexpected and work in my favor? And I thought, if I say to Iskall, you know, you have to buy it from me, otherwise I'm not playing. Oh, genius, I flipped it around. That'll be funny. That'll be unexpected. And like, when I went and watched the footage back, I could give more attention to the tone in Iskall's voice. And man, was he disappointed. I realized this wasn't even funny or interesting. He was just disappointed, you know? Like, I'm not playing his game. And I realized, oh, I've got it totally wrong again. I was very fortunate that he helped me try it against Jevin, and somehow it worked. I thought it was funny, says Houlihan. It was funny because you get to enjoy it in the third person, right? That's what I said. Like, it made content, so I kept it in. It was worth showing because it was something that happened, and I could explain the arc, you know? Look at me, you know, not being confident about it, and then just making a bit of a fool of myself, but then, hey, it worked out, and something funny happened. Like, it makes a good little story in the end. So it was okay, but, like, it was just so funny, like, not in a good way, to kind of watch it back and just be like, this is not what was happening in my head. When it comes to social things, it's very easy for me to just completely get it wrong. And I completely got it wrong. I didn't even, like, understand that Iskall was disappointed at the time. But watching it back, I could really listen to his voice. And man, was he, like, you could just hear it. It was like, no, I'm not even playing along. You have to play my game the way it's supposed to be played. Oh. But, you know, next one, I'm always trying to improve. That's why I did it. Like, Maybe I didn't really improve too much, but hopefully next time I get a social deception one, I'll be a bit more savvy about it and come up with something, you know? Fingers crossed I learned from it, is what I'm getting at. See, now I'm kind of inspired naturally to do this next bit my own way. I like it when you reach the end of the prevailing pattern, let's say. And now you got to figure it out. Do it a different way. One there, here and here. Then one there, and there. Honestly, your latest episode was amazing. So many laughs. It really was. It was just a cracking episode. And it was exactly what I wanted to do as well. I'd just been struggling to motivate myself to do the next whatever Minecraft project, right? I really wasn't feeling it. And I was kind of missing, you know, hanging out with people. And there were quite a few peeps online, so I just like wandered off. bumped into everyone else, and then just one thing after another kept happening, and it was an absolute delight. And I think that's how I want to make my episodes going forward. I think I want to do my Minecraft project stuff when I feel like it, but then just go hang out with other people in between, right? I think that's the way I'm going to approach it now. If people are online, just go hang out. Doesn't always mean, you know, you're going to get a video or whatever, but like, that stuff's just so much fun hanging out with others, and I'm not always militantly motivated to keep building a farm or whatever. We got Gabby IB4G here for 2 months. Don't watch MCC much because of time zones, but I've got to watch your first one for sure. Oh, awesome. Thank you for, you know, coming and watching in the future. I hope it'll entertain. Vanitas Golden, thank you for using your Amazon Prime subscription. Same for Square Voyage. Thank you so much for using those primes on me. Much appreciated, peeps. Much appreciated. One short. One short. Do you know what time zone and time it'll be on? So, let's say we roll back the clock 20 minutes. That would be 11 here. So 9 hours from then. So under 9 hours, you know, on the hour. 8 hours and 40 minutes. On May the 4th. Like from this time on May the 4th. I mean, today's a Friday, so it's like a week plus 8 hours. That kind of thing. If you want to put it in your calendar. I'll add it to my schedule later today. And then you'll be able to see it on Twitch converted to your time zone, which is kind of good. I have never learned my lesson when it comes to crafting. Just make a stupid amount of whatever it is you need. Each and every time, just make a stupid amount. Now I look at this and I feel like there's something missing at that level. Like, can I attempt? Nah, it don't work that way around. Yes, please. I'm so awful at time zones for some reason. I think we all are. Yeah, I don't want it like that either. Actually, maybe that somehow does look okay. Or maybe it looks terrible. I'll add it to my schedule while we're live. Let me just put in the last of these blocks before we start doing the next little bit. That's not where... Dang it! Not where I want it at all. Like that. Just like that. Okay, let me go add it to my schedule. How do I do that again? I don't even know. There's a link I have saved. Like edit schedule. Okay, add stream. I'm putting in the time, which is 8 PM my time. How long does an MCC go on for? Isn't it like 3 to 4 hours? It's on May the 4th. Okay, and I've added it. So if you want to go, you know, twitch.tv/xisuma/schedule, it'll be there waiting for you. We've got an Evil X in his house. It's Matt Zaboo. Appreciate you, Matt. 64 months. In which Minecraft version was the axe added again? Oh my god, what a question. Don't know, like maybe one of the betas? I think it was there from when I started playing the game, so maybe it was added in alpha. Dang. Question right there. That is a question. Let's go ahead and fill in some of these bits that just have dirt. And then over here we're going to lower it. So I need to get some tough blocks on this. Oh my goodness gracious, it's 3 AM for me. Yeah, that might be a thing. It might be an unfortunate time for some. So if I had some stone bricks and tuff to hand, don't think I do. Let's see what's in here. Nope, I don't. Alright, what's next? What's next on our incredible builds that we're doing here today? Quite possibly just figuring out where the bushes... Yeah, so more trapdoors, more bushes. Not that there's any already here. Okay, I'm gonna need this. I'll throw a few extra things in. Let's go grab the granite box. I think we need more coarse dirt. And what were the blocks we used along here? Like granite, the occasional bit of coarse dirt. Okay, let's just go grab granite. A box full of leaves. You see, I've been making this mistake already of like grabbing stuff from my storage rather than taking my storage with me, which I probably should have done with this one. See, I can dump. I could. Apparently, I never made space for this. I can dump these things in there like that. So, same again for spruce, actually. This is the whole point of having this. It also lets me look at what other blocks are available. So, I'm going to use that. I'm going to use this. Rooted dirt, I think we already picked some up. Coarse dirt, we got plenty of. I'll get a little bit more. I said I'd get granite, but we don't have a lot of actual granite. Leaves was the other one. Leaves is not quite as distinguishable as I would like. I think I should have gone with the flowering one so it pops out a little bit. So yeah, we've got access to leaves, granite, spruce, packed mud. What else is a part of this build? Some bamboo. Lights we'll get out of our backpack. And then lots of trapdoors. I think we've basically got what we need. Except the backdrop. Right, I'm going to put a lot of this packed mud away now. Make a little bit of space. So the backdrop was going to be made with granite, but I think what I'm going to pivot to is andesite and stone. I just have a feeling that we need more contrast there and a different colour. Grey isn't exactly very colourful. Maybe some grey wool would fit in there too. Not a lot, just enough. Yeah. Okay. And then bamboo, which will probably bone meal, so I think we'll be good. Right, that is some thought and preparation put into what we're doing. Might as well get your tools, X. My tools are always with me. X, is that shulker box mod out yet? Yeah, it's been out for, you know, a while, a whole season. I don't know. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna put my tools over here. My boxes even. Now that one can stay in my inventory for now. Always keep a bucket of water on you, peeps. Do you run Bedrock / Vanilla Tweaks? Bedrock Tweaks is not associated with Vanilla Tweaks, and no, I do not run Vanilla Tweaks. Let's put our mixed one over here. And move this out of the way, and then we can get to work. Right, I am going to switch to standing after we sleep. Can we get a quicker woo? A woo! You get one of those from me. Not a proper a woo, not a horn a woo. Have you tried Pillars of Fortune yet? Pillars of Fortune, no idea what that is. Right, let's let's get into position. Right. Standing, feeling much better now. Okay, so how are we going to do this? I think we need to start with where the bushes are. What do we want in front of them? Lots of planks, I guess. Then we're going to want a bunch of trapdoors. Okay, I didn't bring my crafting bench over here. Hey, how's it going? Been a while, innit? Says Sneezy Anus. It's been a while. I don't know how long it's been. Right, put that down over here now, and let's craft up plenty of those. See, it's just not enough. They'll be gone in no time. They'll be gone in no time. And I got loads here. Excellent. Right. Stream title is X in MCC, says Booger the Third. Yep. Check the schedule on my channel if you want to see when it is. I'm already looking to the world download just for the horns, says Jalasco. Yeah, only on Java though. Unless by then we have the technology, you know. We have the technology. Okay. Need to look to my screenshot again, just to make sure I get things right. So it's going to be like the bamboo growing on that stuff. The leaves are in front of it. Okay, so this is actually already at the correct height. Gonna have this like row of planks all the way. Oh, I am so gonna need my axe. Just look at all the space on your hotbar all the time, man. All the time. To be fair, I could probably do without my bow down here. Although, I think I prefer my bow because you can shoot at a creeper at range. I prefer having the bow to the... And it's, you know what? An axe is like a sword. It's a weapon. So, that arrangement right there. Let's swap it around. I'll actually do okay. But yeah, your hotbar just always cluttered with stuff, isn't it? So. Leaves. I don't actually just want one type of leaf either. I think we're going to stick to azalea though, so just be between these. They go in these spots. Got any dirt? Another bit of dirt. And then the trapdoors in front. So then at this height, it's all up by one block, isn't it? And do you know what? I think I'll skip on adding the spruce here. We'll just go with that. So there you are, a little bit of variance. I am noticing though, on my image, I spread them out a little bit more. When I look at this, we've got this terrain coming across. So this should probably all be one block higher. I wish I was this good at building, because I'll either just do a small base underground or just live in a cube, says Sneezy Anus. Well, you just got to take that step to go against, like, if you identify, okay, you build a cube, you know, change it up. Deliberately build something that isn't a cube. And it doesn't have to look great, but the point is that you do things that are different and you learn from it. Like, you know, I'm not just a good builder or whatever. I still don't barely consider myself a builder. I just keep trying and learning, keep trying and learning, keep trying and learning. That's it. Very much more to it, you know. You look back over the history of my Hermitcraft builds, you'll see that that is very much true. They did not look like this all those years back. I've had to learn. And I've been surrounded by greatness, fortunately. Building is like a muscle. You have to keep doing it over and over again until you get better. Yeah, you got to get the pump. Got to get the pump going. Get your building pump. Oh. Actually, do I want that? I don't know what I want that to be under that. Because you can see it sort of from over here. I think I need a few more sprucey blocks for the moment. Yeah, so when it changes... Let's grab that one. A little bit of that. I think that kind of works, actually. Okay, when we get to there, I'm not sure. But you can see what we got going on now with all of this stuff, right? And I think what we're saying is it's like that. Essentially. And then, of course, all of this. Right, so... now I need like a bunch of different blocks again. So let's go and put spruce away to... free up some inventory space. We will take a stone cutter. Look at this organization. We love it. Okay. Oh, I've got some spruce trapdoors there. So when it comes to granite, I want granite slabs. And then we want... Where's my... Okay, I can see it. We want this stuff as slabs too. Right, that should get us through. We need the brown mushroom on the floor, which I got there. We're going to introduce a little bit of coarse dirt and granite. Now we've got everything in our hotbar, you know. DJ Free T, thank you ever so much for using the Amazon Prime on me. Appreciate it, my dude. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you're enjoying the stream. First stream and I'm deeply enjoying it, says Moonshines on you. Deeply into the depths of my soul. This stream has reached. And plundered enjoyment. So yeah, next to the spruce, a few little bits of coarse dirt, I guess. Then around these levels, we want the slabs. Whoops. See, I also need one for like dirt as well. Just make the hotbar wider, Mojang. That would help. Why not? Why not just make it go wider? Oh, because you got numbers 1 to 9 on your... Well, you know, you got a 0 key, then you got a minus and a plus. Let's use those. I'm sick of all these excuses. We need to fix the inventory. Right. Sorry, slight rant. It happens. Oh, I was going to fill all of that in with dirt. Okay. Then again up here, we're working with a little bit of this stuff again. But then we got this big old mass of terrain that I'm not quite sure what we're going to do with. Moon shines on you. Thank you for using the Prime on me. Appreciate it, my dude. I'm glad that it has deeply touched your soul and that you've subscribed. Thank you so much. Let's see. So, ooh. I don't want to lose that block. It breaks my heart, but it's a waste of time. Let's go do this. A few little bits of granite just plopped around. Maybe try and put them closer to these edges. So a little bit of mild storytelling. It's just your eyes will notice without even telling you that, hey, look, the granite, it's like over there at the edge more. Maybe that means something. Ah! Fell for my own trap. Right. Because that was a trap. Have one there as well. Yeah, so we made this over here incredibly flat. It does look... I mean, there is some change there. That's good. We also use spruce there. Yeah, very flat. And then it felt to me like this area over here had to be different. And it certainly is because of that. Let's go put some granite in. And then around here, I think, a bit of coarse dirt. Oh yeah, is that always green? Doesn't have to always be like that. Okay. We've done the coarse dirt around here, a little bit of granite as well. And then let's put some of this in. It tends to be the code for that stuff, just thrown in at random. It's dark again. Gosh, time is going by so quick. Okay, I think that'll be the last of those. Everything else will be packed mud. Bluebird26, thank you ever so much for your Amazon Prime subscription. Much appreciated. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Thank you ever so much for using that on me. Stardew Valley fixed a lot of the inventory issues that Minecraft has. Well, wouldn't it be nice if they took a hint from that game? I really think that the idea that the inventory doesn't have a problem or whatever is just absurd. It's really obvious that it's a growing pain for the game, and it should be addressed. Do I want to have this, you know, packed dirt thing going on all the way around, or do I want to create a bit of a transition? I'm really not actually sure. There might be a bit of an opportunity here to mess around. I think I will actually. I think I'll come back to that in a minute. I can start to see something in the old mind's eye. Ye old mind's eye. Back to muds. Okay, we haven't done any granite up here, have we? And then over here, it's all the fresh. Okay. So the way I'm wrapping it around here, we can see where it's going. Need those slabby jabs. Maybe a couple like that. The problem with using like so similar textures is I'm spending like a lot of time like looking down there trying to figure out what one's what. It's kind of silly. Okay. So like we'll do it as far as that for now. Yeah. And then we'll figure out something here that I think is going to involve like a fair bit of wood. Coarse dirt. So let's go grab some spruce blocks again. X and Carb gives off the same energy where one complains about the functionality for fletching table and the other complains about the inventory. Are you just calling us a bunch of complainers? Is that it? Is that all we are now? Just a couple of old men complaining. Jeez. Yeah, that I like. For some reason, I think I actually pictured it coming out a little further, but we can work with that. And I think what we should do here is put in a lot more coarse dirt now. Sometimes the subtle stories are important, aren't they? Okay, then when we get to this bit... do that for now. Up to here. You're the magic. Thank you ever so much for the Prime subscription. Appreciate it, my dude. End Avoid Wolf as well for 25 months. Thank you, people. Your generosity is appreciated. Let's go put in the... I did bring rooted dirt along, but we barely used it. I hope none of the, I had a weird feeling then that some of those I just broke were coarse dirt. They might have been. Just trying to look at chat. Okay, so that is like pretty stellar. Then I think what we'll do in this area is just put in a few of these around the edges. Whoops. Okay, and then I want to put in rooted dirt and coarse dirt. This is where I could really just do with a shovel. Shovel will be good now. Some gravel might go well. Up the top here, yeah, this could have gravel in it, but I'm going to go with rooted dirt and coarse dirt. So this is like a little bit of a throwback to what we did in the other area. But only a little bit. Okay, then I think the rest is just coarse dirt. Probably could do with like a couple of flowers on here as well. Really, we should go just a little bit further. Although, we haven't actually finished the rest of this at all yet, so... Where are my trapdoors at? I think what I'm going to do is get a couple of brick walls on there, and then like it joins again over here. Yeah. Quick question, X. Did you ever play MCC, says Cactus Pag? I have not played any MCC in the past. Where are my trapdoors at? There we go. Oh, I've got a stone cutter on me. When did I acquire that? Because I've got one here as well. Very nice. Maybe a little too uniform, and maybe the mud bricks need a little something extra here. Perhaps putting some bushes on top of here might help. I can clearly see we need a little more involvement to some extent around here. Ooh, don't want to fall in. And this is just going to be like a path leading out of here now. And then we'll have to create some sort of border with the next area. And use this as like the transition. So there'll be like a staircase or something, and... You know, that is probably going to be the culprit once again, just holding back whatever's over there. Do I have any stairs on me? No, I've been tidying stuff away. See, if we had a bigger inventory and you could keep more stuff on you, you need less trips back and forth as well. Honestly, I really... I'm a broken record, man. Like... I don't know if I'll die on this hill is the appropriate phrase, but you know what I mean. Like, I'm so certain they've got the wrong attitude when it comes towards inventory. I'm certain of it. And I'm someone who plays this game all day long. Maybe being a YouTuber and playing on a different scale from the average player is, you know, a valid thing to point out. But I swear, man. I've thought about this deeply. And I've had a lot of experience with the inventory. And I even do all the steps I can to try and make it as kind to myself as possible. By the way, here's another little tip with doing something like this. If your textures that you're laying out, if like one of them is darker, or you've got like a scale of dark to light, you can play with that a little bit. Like I've gone for random, but let's just say this is the darkest one for a second. Oh, I can't go down there. There's nowhere to go. Stay with me on this one. We'll find a way. And then we go down a step over here. So like, then you put in andesite. And then you put that in. Sometimes little shading systems like that can work pretty well. I actually like that so much. I think I'm just going to do that the whole way across. So I think that's pretty solid. Doesn't always have to be an exact science either. In fact, I'll keep that one as is. But yeah, I'm gonna try and work with that a fair bit. Look at how close we're coming to our redstone here. Dang. Maybe should have given myself a little bit more space. Hopefully we don't need any modifications in the future. Ah! Ah! Fell down. I ran out of dirt. There's some over here. Woo! Free dirt. You never did it. Free dirt. What's that? I'm trying to remember the line. You killed those babies in self-defense. Some of you know. Some of you know. Oh, that cracks me up so much. No way, absolutely an inventory problem. I play casually and I just textured a whole pathway yesterday. Just spruce planks and strip logs, but then you need stairs and slabs for height differences and bushes and flowers and bone mills and buttons, walls, stone variants, saplings, dirt, variety moss. What a mess. Yep, you know it, you know it. You know it. It's definitely a problem. And, you know, if they did fix it, if they did sort it out, they could really look at adding stuff to this game in a different light. You know, maybe they're, like, working with X amount of blocks each update, but then you could be like, well, you know, why not triple it, double it? Because we've got this new management system for blocks, and we've made it so much easier and breezier to work with. But I think the big issue is that I don't think you can avoid some real fundamental changes, and I think that's the thing they don't want to mess with. They don't want to rock the boat. That should be packed mud, shouldn't it? Which I don't have, so that'll just be that. That'll be our little secret, and then we come up against all of that. Okay, so that's the last bit of wall that we get to place. Oops. Oh, look. I might have missed that on some other ones. Oh, maybe that was just the one where I put in that one slab there, you know. Right, we've got a variety of little layouts now. That's really nice. That's the way to go. Midstream Hermit stat check. What is a Hermit stat check? Xisuma, why did you choose spruce planks over something like mud or terracotta for the texturing of the ground? What do you mean over here? Here's why. Just to give it some distinction and separation. Like, look at that. That's clearly a different area. I need to put things in there. I don't know what they're going to be. Maybe another little monument guy. I don't know. Yeah, distinction and separation. We also need to work on the promenade front down here. If we look at this, we need to go get those bricks. Bricks, sands, I think. Or maybe we could get a bunch of muddy mangrove roots now that I've got a lot of that, and just give this side like a bit of a different feeling. Like a bit more of a muddy type thing going on. I think I'll stick with the bricks behind it again. That looks really good. This promenade is missing benches. Yes, I know. Benches, lampposts. We'll get round to it at some point, peeps. We'll get round to it. I found out you can have moss carpet on water. How do you do that? How do you put moss on top of water? you have to put like a glass underneath it or something? Glass pane. One arch is missing some jungle trapdoors. Oh, that's the arch that doesn't have jungle trapdoors. There's more than one of them. You should use the new flowers. I think the colours would look nice. Oh, they definitely would. They definitely would fit. I reckon we need to sort out the stairs there. Connect them over here. I'm probably gonna put some sort of wall across here. Like, I think I'm gonna cut it off and just let that be like a wild, untamed area, kind of like that. That's what I'm seeing happening next. We've still got this bit here to do though, so we shouldn't forget about that. We need bamboo. We need lights in this area too. So I think we're good to kind of like tidy away these blocks. Granite has a home already here. Yes, we can sort everything through the system, but while you're here, it makes sense to just do what you can with this. Oh, okay, that's not that type of block, is it? It all looks so good, as if it existed somewhere IRL. Thank you, that's a really nice compliment. I appreciate it. One of the tricks this season, I think, has helped me get better with building is, like, enjoying the immersion. It's just, like, you know, feeling like you live here. I keep flying and moving around this area, and as I expand it, it gives me a lot of joy, because it's something I've helped, you know, grow. I like a better word, I guess. Evolve. However you want to look at it. Okay, bamboo and bone meal would be the other one. Shouldn't need a crazy amount. Bamboo's already on me. That's good. Cybot's in chat. With shulker boxes and bundles, you can already store enough blocks in your inventory. There just needs to be a quick way to select the block you're thinking about of unpacking everything. Well, my item swapper mod, which I have not been using today and could have been, I can use it in creative mode. I still haven't attuned my brain to use it in survival. Then yeah, that's already doing some like swapping logic type stuff. That's gorgeous, that is. Let's get a little chain and lantern there. Now, do you have to use string still? I can't remember. Is it string or like can you shear? I don't think you can use shears on this stuff. String's an odd one. I put it in the redstone chest. Whoops. I'm going to change that. Yeah, we'll have it like that. Sally Ann 123 101 months. What does this mean? I think it means we played the animation last time, right? I think he got locked up last time. I know because we've missed people on occasion. It worries me. Sally, I'm looking at chat. Let me know if I need to play it for you. I can't remember if we got you in the dungeon on time. One more month in the dungeon, says Niam. After 100, yeah. I did miss you. Okay, you know, I've missed one or two people, so it's hard to keep track of. I guess now is a great time to just sit back, relax. I just had a sip of water. I don't know why I sip. It's early in the day. We can hydrate. Let's hydrate people. Naga Hermitcraft is not on 125. It probably won't be for a long time. Alright, all of these beautiful, wonderful people have been around for over 100 months. They're all locked up in the dungeon. Okay, if you stay here for too long, Evil X will take you. I know you were thinking some bright, happy reward at the end of the tunnel, but no. Doing some press-ups, Sally Ann. Keeping in shape, I like it. There we go. See you later, Evil X. You. Oh, you devil, you. Oh, that cheeky troublemaker, eh? Should we... I don't know if I want to put soul lanterns in here. I feel like each one having a lantern, not the way to go. Definitely want some variation. And I think up here I might go with like that. Yeah. Ooh. That works. Yeah. Let's go get some glow lichen. Now, throughout this stream, we're trying to paint, okay? Imagine you are a painter and you have a palette of colors and you have your paintbrush and maybe a couple of other variations on the paintbrush for painting, but you sit there and like all that you need to put what you want is with you. But in Minecraft, you have to travel back and forth because there are an ungodly amount of items. You need to create some sort of system to manage them all, and it is just like, this could be so much better. I think we really need to like give the users some power here. I wonder if a few little moss carpets would look good on top, you know? Maybe a sugarcane growing, and then I'd have to like put some water out of sight. Anyway, little moments like that where you can add so much to your build. It's so costly in time. Moving around, finding, sorting out the inventory, you know? Yeah, okay, so like, I like the idea of a little glow lichen here and there on top of that. Maybe on the side, like very subtle, but probably better if it was actually providing some light. So I said moss carpet. Yeah, I think one or two of these just with a bit of moss on it would be absolutely fine. Something like that. Very, very subtle, but adding in little bits of detail. Okay, so behind here, let's see what we can do. Yeah, there's room for it here, fortunately. Again, because I am trying to keep my inventory clean to avoid these sorts of issues, I then run into them again. I get punished for trying to keep my inventory in order. Like, now I have to gather some dirt. I'm removing these, by the way, because they might be dark enough for like mobs to spawn on. And that would be bad. Is using the shears to stop plants growing on vanilla twigs? No, that's just a in-game feature. Up here. Sleep in the bed. Okay. Phantom, thank you ever so much for the good luck wishes of MCC. Very kind of you to wish me good luck. Let's see. I think it was andesite here. Yep. So now we can have a bit of sugarcane. Honestly, it just looks a bit too bright, I think, over here, but maybe if we just leave it down at that level. Bit of glow lichen up here. Get some bamboos growing. Ah, that's nice. That's really nice, that. String. That's okay. Then I think here we'll go for like a lot of bamboo. Yeah, that's good. Very nice. Okay. I think actually here what I'm going to do is just place them all like that. Don't look right going all the way to the top. Bit of string. Right, and then I think another big growy one here. Ooh, looking good, looking good. That's really nice. That is really nice, isn't it? I'm liking that a lot. The space in the middle, though, I think that leaves something to be desired. Also, the grass here. Yeah, there needs to be a little bit of work on this area too, I think. Let's get a few of these bushes. Where are we doing for packed mud? Where's that at? Over here. Yeah, that seems kind of tolerable. Right, I don't want the flowers. And over here, I was going to do the same things again, but no, this is where the leaves should go, I think. Get some of that overgrowth going, and then obviously we've got more to do there. The leaf's going to help sell it as like this little overgrown area that you don't want to worry about too much. That's looking kind of nice now. That feels way more how it should be, let's say. Still got a little bit of structural work to do in that space to tidy that up. We're going to need details, going to need lanterns, right? Oh, I didn't put lanterns on. I thought I put lanterns on them, you know? Oh, okay. Fence posts, fill in this space. Yeah. Easily the most productive hermit on stream, says Fireness. Surely not. I feel like I get little done on a stream. Well, today actually it's been very straightforward. Like, I know exactly what to do. Not a lot of trial and error. We're just like getting stuck in on a project. And we've just basically got 2 little spaces now to finish off. Then we've got to do the front down there. Yeah, okay. Alright, let's move the conversation onto another thing that I wanted to talk about. Okay, so if you watched the last episode of Hermitcraft, put your hand up in chat. Now, I don't mean you put your hand up, I mean put the little hand up emote in chat. Ugh, raising your hand. I can't see you. Wait, how did I know that you raised your hand? I really hope that someone raised their hand out there. Because that would be amazing. You'd just be like, what, X is watching me? What's going on? I don't feel safe anymore. Right, Ooh, torch flowers. Oh yeah, a little flower pot with a torch flower on might go well, but like over here, I think a couple of those lying around would be cool. J.I. Walkling, thank you so much for 500 biddies. I only started watching this season, but absolutely loving it. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. Glad you're enjoying your time here. I raised my hand, says Soup Can. I know you did. That's I was watching, man. X is always watching. Right. Let's see. Where are we at? So, last episode. Okay, you watched it. If you didn't, well, I don't know what to say. You've let me down. I'm messing. Sorry. Gotta stop with the jokes. Okay. Oh, I can't actually get back over here, can I? No. I have to use an end pearl. Just to get over there. Bam. Right. Last episode. You saw me get false, stress, and Iskal together, and then I said, like, do you want this trophy? The first person to get an advancement gets this trophy. Now, that is not an equal game, right? Like, someone may have already done some advancement hunting and got the hard stuff to do, and someone may have done hardly any of this. Here's an interesting one. If anyone ever tries it on me, I haven't enchanted an item this season. So that's my little one. Anyway. It's a fun little challenge. It gets people thinking on their toes. It's quick. It's interesting for everyone involved. I want to make more trophies like that this season. And ones that are maybe a little longer, a little more involved. But I want to get hermits together and just be like, you can win a trophy. Here's what you got to do. Right? I just think that works so well for everyone involved. But I haven't sat down and like brainstormed a whole bunch of ideas or anything yet. And I thought it might be cool to do that on stream. Get some input from all y'all, what you like about it, what you don't. Maybe we can come up with some cool ideas. You know, I'm moving this little box here on to the next spot, but I actually got to come back and build there again, so whatever. We're keeping it organized, we're keeping it tidy. How about who dies first? Yeah, that's like a pretty obvious idea that came to mind, but it had been done by Zedaf before. I think that one's a little too quick. So, like, first one to die to a creeper, maybe? I'm going to start writing this down, actually. Die how / what? Creeper. Because there are some interesting death messages in the game. Let's write that one down. So I'll be like, who can get the kinetic energy death message? Everyone probably knows what that one is. But there might be some more obscure ones to get you to think, right? I think Scar, what deserves one for his ore stack, says Johnson of Donut. Maybe I might do some like that if, like, I want to make 40 of these trophies across the season, right? Like, so those shelves are filled up and there's lots of fun stuff. Maybe towards the end we'll give them out for, like, significant things that happened. But I think for the meantime, I would like them to be about ongoing, like something that's going to happen in front of your eyes. That kind of approach to it. Right, so we've got fences for the corner. We've got our packed muds, granite, and there's some brown mushroom blocks here somewhere. What else did we need? Probably, might use the leaves again. Right, so I definitely want a few more of these. Glad I farmed a bunch earlier. Dirt was the other thing. I need a lot of dirt now. Who can fill their inventory with the most amount of different items, maybe? Oh, like you got chests, and it's like, I go, the most amount of unique items in these chests. Okay, that's a good one. That's a good one. It's a little on the grindy side. I'll give you that though. It's a little like too focused on the inventory. First, the tower to build height. Who has the worst inventory? Oh dear. First one to find rare ores, maybe. Bring you back a pet to tame. Interesting. Oh, I just realised there's this other idea that I've got that I'm not going to tell you what it is because I'm probably going to start it and reveal that I started it later or something like that. But I might actually just make there be a prize for that as well or something. I don't know. First to leave the confines of this world. On the dying challenges one, you could try to get the most unique death messages. How do you define what a unique death message is as well? And the key problem, I think, is that we want this to, like, happen on the spot. Like, we want it to just be an immediate and fun thing. It can be something that's, like, a little longer, you know? Like, maybe you've got a certain amount of time to prepare and do something. But the general idea, as I see it, is to just create quick activities. Build an item filter without using a comparator. I don't think I could do that. First to stand on a specific color. I kind of like that. Might be a little too short. Might depend too much on where you're standing. If someone's got the right block in there, you know. Like, the thing with the advancement one is just that there were so many different things you could do, and a lot of the easy stuff would probably be already done, and you have to think quick. Like, it really fit really well. First one to fish a mending book. Brilliant. Like, I like the idea of, like, first one to get blown up by a creeper. I think that one's okay. I wish you could do challenges based on generated structures. Oh, I tell you what, in 1.21 you could do, like, a custom trial chamber type thing, right? Like, create your own rooms and whatnot. The other thing we could do is take advancements of inspiration. Like, you could say first one to kill a piglin brute. It wouldn't appear in chat. That was another thing I really... Ah, there you go. Another thing that was great about the advancement one is that it appeared in chat. And that made it, like, really clear and obvious who won. So, like, death messages appear in chat, so that's great. First one to starve to death is interesting. How long can you go without dying with no armor on? That's a great challenge, but, like, how do you track that? Actually, we could do that with a data pack, possibly. Okay, let me write that one. Although, I guess we would have to detect not going AFK. You know, like, you got to play, so, like, as soon as you stop moving, it doesn't count. And then, obviously, still some honor is involved, because there's ways around that, but, you know. Maybe unique stats, like most of any topic you choose from the stats menu. Yeah, like, that. I think that would quickly become stat poker in order to make it fit to sort of do a thing now, like, get something right. But long-term trophies? Ooh, okay, now my brain just ticked over. Let me write that down. Ooh, now I've got one. Okay, I really got this. Right, so this season we have the Lectern stats book, right? And let's see. Like, we can look at anyone's statistics. Now, if I like put up a sign somewhere that says like this trophy and then like a date on it, person with the most XYZ, right? We can use the statistic book on site to let people know where they are. But then we have to go into the stats and find something genuinely interesting. If we say cake slices eaten, we're encouraging someone to make a cake eating contraption. That could actually be really cool. You can automate the crafting of cakes, you can right click, you know, and then you can eat. Like, that's actually a contraption idea in and of itself. And like, now I'm like, oh, I want to make that. But yeah, okay, cake slices eaten might actually be interesting for the Redstoners. Like the Redstone trophies, right? Oh, now, okay, let me write that. Now we're getting going. Redstone trophies. Okay, Redstone trophies challenge players to make really obscure, interesting farms. I'm not going to let Doc play. Because he'll just have the hive mind come up with it. But yeah, something like that. Okay, so then, like, what in here is actually interesting that isn't grindy? Okay? I'm not saying that grindy couldn't be a part of this, but if you make it like most sand mines, then it just becomes a grind race. We don't want the hermits to grind their time on stuff. We want something creative to come out of it. If you say kill a mob, you're going to go make a mob farm. If you pick a mob that hasn't... Like, who kills the most wandering traders might be an interesting one. But, like, a lot of these are going to encourage you to make farms, is the way I see it. So, like, wandering trader is way more random. Yeah, I think most of these are just going to fall into encouraging you to make a farm, aren't they? Warden kills, again, you can just make a warden farm. A lot of these are going to become... oddly enough, my example of a bad one, cake slices eaten, might actually be interesting. Armor pieces cleaned. So many of these are just, like, immediately grindy. Okay, maybe it's something we track with a data pack, like a thing that's genuinely not. Like, doing a raid is... just, again, it's grindy, isn't it? It's almost a good idea. It's almost a good idea. Husk, silverfish, bats. Yeah, but it just, like you'll find a way to farm. Right, okay, silverfish spawner. Someone builds a farm, they AFK. Who can AFK the most? Bats, we have one per player. They're incredibly difficult to find. I don't want to make a hermit spend stupid amounts of time caving just trying to find that one bat. Okay, so like all of this, okay, most Elder Guardians collected. That could be a good thing because it could bring sponges into circulation in the economy, right? So like, that might actually be a good incentive there, right? And I could see someone jumping on that and doing that grind and catching the sponges. What about smoker interactions? Again, like someone just sits there with a clicker going bump, 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 bump on the smoker. That's what like a lot of stuff is going to end up doing, is creating grinds. We want to avoid grinds and encourage creativity. So I think challenges that require you to make a contraption with redstone could be really good. But I don't know, yeah. I lost my train of thought there. I was just thinking, I need to place more of these blocks. Yeah, so we're going to have some sort of connection there over to Ren's area eventually. So this will probably be like a staircase, but no point in building it until it's ready. How far do you risk falling in the end without your elytra on? So that would be a game of like lowest coordinates reached. Interesting. Highest Y value will probably end up being someone fills their inventory full of rockets. Like if the scale is smaller then and it becomes more about skill, that's interesting, I think. Someone already did the Elder Guardians, says Unknown. That doesn't make any sense. Like, I don't know what you mean by that. To get to a certain location without using WASD. That might be a good one. That might be a good one for an on the spot, right? Like a hand. Okay, on the spot, it's like handicapped get somewhere. I like the idea of doing that with ender pearls. Like I can give everyone ender pearls and say, who can get to spawn with the least amount of ender pearls left? Something like that could be really good. X, we were talking about the highest boat filing for the Y value. Highest boat fling. Oh, that thing using... That involves a lot of players. That is a good skill thing, though. Yeah, there might be something to that. I think it needs... That idea needs to be a bit more refined. Like, you know, how many people are allowed to be involved? This feels like Taskmaster, says Ben Jambles. It does a bit, doesn't it? Yeah. With Elytra, you go forward without... Oh, yeah, of course. WASD would be terrible for Elytra. You couldn't even aim. Like, if I were to use it right now, all I could do was just go forward in the way I'm facing. So, yeah. Okay, get somewhere without WASD. Like, you can only look and throw ender pearls is basically it, I imagine. Who can suffocate with anything the fastest? Ender Golf. It would very much be like Ender Golf, just instead of a mini game, it would be on the spot game. Right, I think I'm going to get some packed mud staircase here going. And grab that. Ender Golf was great. There have been a lot of like great games on Hermitcraft over the years. Who can create the most interesting abstract smoke art? That's subjective. Definitely looking for some objectivity with this. Trident race in the rain. That's kind of cool, yeah. I feel like I want to put a wall across here. I reckon I might make one more section of that on this side. I didn't want to do that originally, but I think it's actually quite fitting. That means I need to go grab some tough blocks. Anyway, my note list is like pretty good now. We've established some like vague ideas that could lead to better refined ones. Yeah, playing Minecraft with specific control. Yeah, you know, invert your mouse and do this thing. That's all good. Ren's Hermitron game in Season 4 was one of my favourites. Yeah, I've kind of forgotten about that. Like, How did it work again? Wasn't it like you had to collect a set? I think that sort of became like a thing. Why do I feel like that evolved into something else? Like Decked Out, the first one, you had to collect artifacts. And I think with Hermitron, it was like you did it by exploring and finding and trading. And then Decked Out had a similar thing, but it put it into the whole game, you know? Like it became a part of the game you actually played. But like the difference between Decked Out 1 and 2 is astonishing when you think back over it. Tango totally went next level on it. Hermitron became a mod. Oh really? Okay. Treasure hunts? First person to find treasure. I like that idea. I like that idea. I'm gonna ponder or pontificate. Don't set me on fire! Young man! Young man! Right, treasure hunts. Right, that's just some food for thought for me. Immediately I think like of several different ways that could pan out, so I won't like rush into anything on stream about that. I feel like I could stew on that idea a little bit and come up with something. I forgot that I had these in my ender chest. Whoops, seem to be struggling to click correctly all of a sudden. I brought a bunch of fences over here and I never really used them, did I? Okay, let's actually put them into place then. Where they go. What else we got going on? Excited for Decked Out 11? Say what? Decked Out 3 would be next, surely. Okay. Live in someone's base for a week without them knowing. I don't think that quite works. We need stuff that's like quite easily measurable and obvious for like everyone involved. Maybe next time use a camera account so you can follow the hermits on quests. Maybe, like maybe. I'll have to think about how it works from my perspective as well as theirs for sure. Right, there you go. I've got to admit, like the fences up at this level, it feels like they need a bit more variation or something, but that'll do. I think what I'm going to do is use this again as a queue for my wall. Oh, that was already that one. I guess I want one more wall piece. Or maybe I don't. Don't know what I'm doing here, really. Something a little custom, perhaps. We're going to have all those leaves back there, and this wall will sort of be suppressing that, so maybe there doesn't need to be too much rhyme or reason or structure about it. It's just something that's like here. You know, we can put all the overgrown leaves in that spot. Maybe let some of them overgrow this wall a little bit. And then the wall itself doesn't really need to be anything grandiose or special, I reckon. Okay, let's grab this stuff. First to the new world border when it expands. Dunno. Maybe who can bring a snow fox to spawn? Okay, that's like get a rare mob, but again, it's not very immediate, right? Like, think about how it would play out amongst multiple people. My concern is just that it's not that interesting, right? Like, you want to create something that has an immediate spectacle about it. Is sort of my thinking. Are we out of those blocks already? Wow, okay. How do you make those ones? Right, I'm going to leave this alone and just come back to it another time, this bit here. Since we're running out of blocks and stuff. So now we've got to fill in all of this around here. Pig race? Maybe? Most diamonds spent in 1 minute. Who can give me the most diamonds? Go! You want this trophy? Be a big spender. That'd be a great way to earn some moolah, wouldn't it? Right, let's get... Do we have coarse dirt? No, I would actually quite like some coarse dirt. Do I have that junk box on me? Because that's probably in there. No, that's not the junk box. Oh, it's all the way back over there now. Challenge idea, give them items. Everyone gets the same and they have to craft as many individual items as possible. Most items crafted win. Baby, that is something that we wrote down later. Unique items in this chest. Then I thought, no, it's kind of grindy. But if you give someone... Let me write that. Give set resources first. That is a great way to think about it. Most unique items and you give them a bunch first. You could technically end up with a draw is my one concern there. Oh, look at that. We literally just didn't have enough coarse dirt. Hello, X. How's your day going? It's going great. Thanks for asking. Going great. Peeps, I think I need to nip to the loo. I definitely need to nip to the loo. What did I come back for? Let's remember that first. Coarse dirt up here. Okay, I'm gonna leave my music plug on the screen. Soulside Eclipse. If you've not heard me waffle about this before, go search for that on Apple Music, YouTube, Bandcamp, Spotify. It's all over the place. I will be right back in a moment. Just gonna nip to the loo, peeps. I'm back. Sitting down now. Sit down for the next little bit of the stream. Excuse me, gosh, burps. Ugh. Dude, I've been waffling for so long without reading the noises in my ear. Smuggles, thank you for 3 months. Are you looking for things to give out trophies for? I am, yes. 3 piglets in a coat. One of my favourite usernames. Thank you so much for 15 months. Thank you for using the Prime on me. Titanaja, thank you ever so much for 4 months. It's pronounced Titiania. Hope you're having a good day. I mean, I just butcher all of the pronunciations. It's one of my special features, you know. It's what I'm known for. You should consider yourself blessed to have been butchered by X. No, it's not a blessing. It's a curse. Right. Done a few of these here and there. And then the rest can be this stuff. And that is the end of the promenade right there. Not sure if I like these being all the same texture actually. Maybe they need to be spruce. Ashbrosh, I would. Oh my god, I forgot to change the screen. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Freaka, thank you ever so much for 4 months. I was pressing the old put your name animation and all that stuff. Okay. Okay, chat, you get that one. You get that one. Bennett, thank you for 30 months. Yay, 30 months. I'm so excited for you participating in MCC. I'm sure you'll love it. Anyways, thank you for the awesome videos and streams. Thank you for the lovely message, man. Good to hear it. Good to hear it. Mark New is here for 19 months. Prime it is. Prime it is indeed. Thank you for using the Prime on me, my man. Look at that. Gorgeous. That does look better that way around, doesn't it? I do think, like, there are some other colors and variations to put in here, but we got to build up, like, the other aspects of this area a bit more first, I think. You know what's helping me a lot? Like, once I say it, you're going to see it. But the fact that these have the labels on them, I know which shulker box is what. Again, I'm already using stuff to make it easier for me and forgetting just how unbelievably helpful it is. You know? We need this stuff, man. We need it. Okay, let's go there. Let's go here. Right, and all of that's done. What data pack is that with the shulker box thing? It's not a data pack. It's a combination of a mod and a resource pack. Well, the Shulker Plus mod, and then I've got my resource pack for adding custom textures. Okay, let's try and sort this stuff away then. Packed mud things in here. Spruce things in there. Is any of that? No, that's brown mushroom blocks. Granite? I'm sure I had some, well, 1 block left apparently. Let's try and tidy this all up a little bit more again. Okay, and then my junk chest is all the way down there, which isn't very helpful. And then we're going to grab these as well. And away we go. Mark New says inventory management is the bane of Minecraft. Oh, yes, it is. Mojang, if you're listening, listen. Just listen. I'm not alone. Okay. Now I don't actually have to do anything the same way I did it in the world before, so that's one thing to consider. I am going to need more coarse dirt, that's for sure. Let's go get more coarse dirt. I seem to underestimate how much I need each and every time. And I'm going to need some tuff as well. Actually, I need like a mix of tuff, stone bricks, and mossy. So that probably means I'm going to need more regular stone and moss. Having a trophy for hiding the most chickens in someone's base without them finding it. Yeah, it doesn't work because it's so like. I'll let you figure it out why it doesn't work. I can't be bothered to explain. I'm lazy. I apologise. What's my favourite British chocolate bar? I don't think I have one. I don't really ever have chocolate bars. I like some of those grenade ones. I love a grenade one. That's probably not even British though, is it? I tell you what, does Cadbury's cream egg count? That is a treat I like once in a while. Once a year. I have one Cadbury's cream egg like once a year, basically. Okay, let's put this thing down here. We're going to turn those into stairs. And these into stairs as well. And now we've got the 3 different tones that we need. Uh-huh. I didn't pick up any more coarse dirt. Stupid inventory management. I walk over here, I walk over there, I forget why I walked over here, because there's just always blocks, 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 blocks. That's all this game ever is. Just a bunch of blocks. It's so annoying. Yeah, so then somewhere around here in line with that, we're going to have the staircase. I think I might need to refer to my picture. Probably need to go into that world, actually, to make sure I get this right. If we get that coarse dirt, then we'll do that. Cadbury's cream eggs are really good, says Diva. They are pretty good, aren't they? Oh yeah, I remember where it is. I remember where it is. What would a good system management involve? Well, are we saying like the players management, or like if we were to change how the game does it? Yeah, I think it's like this. It's the last of it. Because we'd fill in this space here. Yeah, like I said, need to go to the world and check, don't I? Item, I meant, sorry. A good item management involved. Do you mean by the player or by the game? Is what I'm getting at. Is that the same as how I did it over here? Yeah, okay, so you come off the edge when the... that was weird. When the staircase starts. Ah, now I'm down here! This is not where I want to be. Maybe we'll start from up here, right? That's 2, 3, 4, 5. There you go. That, my friends, is how you build a staircase right there. First to invent a new fundamental redstone circuit between impulse and UFO. Just invade, you know, just on the fly there. Invent something groundbreaking, would you? Thank you. Cheers. 10 minutes tops. Come on, revolutionize. Just a quick revolution. Quick redstone revolution trophy. That'll be the one. There you go, right, and then let's do the rest of this. There you go, staircase in place. And the bricks are similar types actually. It looks like I used some cracked in there too. Right, we got those. I do have some tough in my backpack. Thank you very much. Right, and then the other side, since you won't see it as much, I'm going to be lazy for now. And just do that. I've got a feeling I'm going to need like a torch in there. Yeah, look, otherwise things are going to spawn and fall off those edges, so let's get rid of that. Don't think those fell anywhere that caused a problem. Right, so now we want to put in what I think is the next bit with the packed mud bricks. Need those. Need these. Tough blocks. Need one of them. And then we've got to define like the staircase to get up here and stuff. So 1, 2, 3. So it's going to be there. Which feels about right. Oh, this looks like it's definitely going to need some torches in here. Otherwise stuff's going to be spawning, isn't it? Right, and then I think in the other world this was going to be like a pathway over here, but clearly that's not the right way to do it now. I think we should just go with the spruce wood again. I reckon I might go get some dark oak stairs and mix them in a little bit here and there. But let's go and put them here. Have a little staircase lead up. Hey, do these dirt blocks will not mess with the redstone contraption? It didn't look like they fell into any inventory spaces, so we should be good. A13, yeah, I'm joining MCC for the next one, which is just amazing and wonderful. Yeah, so from there we need a path to connect with this one. Oh, I already had some planks in spawn. Yeah, I think we can make that work. This probably wouldn't be spruce though, would it? And then over here, you can see the way that I've built it up doesn't quite make sense. So let's go and change that. Don't really want these flowers here. Let the grass spreads. And then put in some blocks for the path. The excitement is real though, says Epic. It's real! It's real excitement! Not that fake excitement. Ugh. Ugh. Yeah, I'm excited, big time. A little bit like that. Then the packed mud stuff. Which is over here. Okay, then I think we need some spruce trapdoors. There goes that. Right, so over here. Yeah, it just looks a little more structured that way, doesn't it? Didn't I just put that back as well? I'm not done with it. Apparently I'm not done with it. I want one there. Uh-huh. That looks pretty good. Obviously, we've got to fill this in. Now we need some of those other trapdoors, which are in here. I have to sleep again. I have to sleep again. The days and the nights, they go by so quick in this game. Best armor stand competition. You provide the materials so everyone has the same options. I like that idea, but again, subjectivity. I kind of want to avoid anything too subjective. I don't think I'd be comfortable. Like, there's no reason I couldn't, right? I don't think I would be comfortable voting. Like, that's the thing. I don't want to be the one voting on it. Maybe if I said, hey, do you want to be the judge to someone else? And they were like, yeah, then maybe I could do that. Uh-huh, then I think we need some of those leaves. Just a few in here. One down there. Oh, that's nice to do. The occasional ones in the ground actually can go a ways if you put them in the right spot. That's a good little tip for you. Yeah. Probably going to need a few of these up here too. This area now does not feel as it should really, does it? Let's get some grass on it, some bone meal. And then it'll probably all feel good. Probably about as much as it needs. Maybe a little bit of moss as well. I didn't bring a moss one with me, did I? But I'll have moss. It always takes me a second to find it. There it is. And that really feels like it's a part of the area, doesn't it? Not bad. We'll leave that one flower in as well. Okay, and then as for tidying up... So, all that work we've done on our storage system, right? Now, the fruits of all that hard work should come into focus. Let's see. Okay, all of this stuff, some of it can go in here, but at this point it's pretty much junk, although our junk one is kind of filled up. Yeah, it's a much cleaner inventory now. Right. This goes back on the wall. That's to be sorted. We've got tools that belong in here, including the beds. This thing to go in here. Right, I need to load up my camera account as well. Whenever I use my sorting system, I always run my camera account, like just in case I get some sort of quirky disconnection, or I log out, or I start doing something else. Because on occasion, I've like just come back to the computer and I'm gonna work on a redstone contraption. It's like, I was supposed to stay logged in. So having the camera account is good for that. Right, and then got to put in the correct ones into the correct spaces. There it is. These ones are all for the wall. So now, let's get stuck in there. By the way, what did we do today? Like, look at that. Woo! Thumbnail. Oh, it'll look a lot like the other one that I had. We didn't get around to doing the bit with the promenade. I'll do that, I think. That'll make the thumbnail. Also, we've got a noise in the air. I think it's a dono. It is! Arca the Acheon. I've totally butchered that name, I know. Thank you ever so much for the dono. Much appreciated. You love the build. That is awesome to hear. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. We got G-Stav here for 99 months. G-Stav next to B in Evil X's dungeon. 99 months. Let me make a note. Cannot forget G_Stav. If that's not your Minecraft in-game name, please let my mods know what is, and then they'll be able to make sure I get the right username for the animation. Thank you for 99 months. Very much appreciated. How is it going? It's going wonderful, my dude. Thank you for asking. Let's put these things back. We have... Oh, that's all of them? Yep. That's all of them. Okay, so the mistake that I made last time I did some sorting was that I had a bunch of stuff out of my ender chest. So we go over here and put these into place. And this is it. This is what it takes to have a good, neat, and organized inventory. And I think you should ask yourself the question, is all of this insane amount of preparing and organization something that the player should be burdened with, right? Is this the core part of the game? Is this fun? Is this what you want to do with your time when you play Minecraft? I cannot wait to spend absolutely ages sorting out all of my items so that I can actually use many of the items in the game to create beautiful and wonderful things. That is the question of the day. Right, now that all of those are there, it means that I can come over here I can dump my shulker box to be unloaded, and I can dump the rest of my inventory contents. And now, at long last, they are all going to go to the correct spaces. Did I log in with my camera account? Nope, let's get it logged in. Let's hope it's in the base. And it is. Beautiful. So, that means that it's all ready to be sorted. Items will go through my ender chests, through the bulk storage, and back over to there. Where is it currently at? Is some non-stackable stuff getting sorted? I don't have... Do I have status indicators? I do. I've got status indicators for these as well, so I can actually look at the front here. So I don't need to look behind to know that it's working. I can't remember what we threw in first, but we did have some like stone stuff that will get filled up. I just noticed there's gravel in there. I'm not sure if gravel should be in there, if that's an accident. Okay, thank you, Forgil. I got that message. I've got it written down. It'll get taken care of. Peeps, I hope you enjoyed today's stream. I'm wrapping it up here. I'm going to go look for someone to raid. As I said earlier in the stream, if you haven't heard my music before, please do go take the time to check it out. It's on the screen and all that stuff. I'm going to go find a Minecraft channel to raid. Random Minecrafter today will be the dealio. Big thanks to everyone for tuning in. Hope you've been entertained, having a good time. Not sure when my next stream is. Slim chance I might do one tomorrow morning, but like I said, slim. Right. Okay, I'm going to send you to a random channel, peeps. Hopefully you enjoy what you find. Just going to support the Minecraft community at random here. Anyway, that's it from me. Take care, everyone. Have a great rest of your day. Bye.